Hello everybody, and welcome to our final D&D story for this holiday season that we've done over the past week. So thank you for joining us for all of these crazy, weird stories, but this is our last one for you until next year. Or if we come up with some really good ideas and do some later, but I don't know. Today I am joined by Spencer again!
It's me.
It's you. Hello. Spencer is my fiance, as pointed out in the last video. I am also her fiance, which is crazy, right? Dang. This story takes place in Ember Warriors. And Ember Warriors was our game that we played alongside Immortals. So while Immortals was like my main game, I had on the side Ember Warriors, which we played way more frequently. And I think it was super fun. Even though it was like our side game, it was like we had so much fun with it. It transformed into something more. And because of this, all of your characters are kind of basically related. Yeah. They're all related through this cult.
It's not a cult, it's basically a cult. It's basically a
cult. And it's all run by your old character Sphinx, who runs this
assassin lady who wanted immortality, and once she achieved that, she was like, I don't know what to do anymore.
So all of your characters kind of spawn out of from this lady's cult, basically, and where she trains assassins to serve the god Bast. So all of your characters are obsessed with cats, and they like to kill people. She came up with all of this on her own. I had no part in this, and so much to the point that I'm like, wait, you have what? What? Okay, I guess that exists now. So your character, so you're playing Eugene in this other game. You know, you're blind. Matthew Murdoch, Geralt Witcher, character who hunts down monsters and likes to be grumpy and jump on an elfish knee. And then your other character in Ember Warriors, who is Lander.
He's also a half-drow rogue that is
a prowler.
Because that's what I wanted to play at that time.
Except this one's not blind.
This one's not blind. He's just a nervous little dude, and that was basically the difference between...
Eugene had an insane amount of confidence and
he was a king. He knew what he wanted. Well, we never mentioned that.
He became a king.
He became a king. And he was just too edgy for his own good.
Yeah.
And just
But Lander was didn't like loud noises.
No. Can you just stay here?
You're like, I guess I'll kill things, and then you would just constantly be nervous all the time.
Our life is good where it is. Do we really need to go kill this thing?
And Tim's character, Abadir, who, if you guys go back to the vampire who went into the sun, that's this character who's playing. He's constantly like, let's go, and let's go get money and land. And it's just and you're just following after. In the first arc of Ember Warriors, I had the storyline to be about Lich, and they were just gonna fight some simple. I was like, whatever, it's just my side game. They're just gonna fight some Lich in the world that I'm playing in. So the Lich's name is Zoxus, and he's raising an undead army, and he's gonna kill everybody. It's very cliche, but hey, some people had never played D&D before, so they were like, this is awesome. So I was like, all right, cool, this is great. And this was also 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. The story went on through Zoxus. And there was a point when one of the characters in the game died. Marshall's character Lee sacrificed himself to save the party to get out of the elemental plane of fire, so that none of them would die to the thousands of genies that were going to come kill them, or the Afridi that were going to come kill them. And Marshall played all that up pretty spontaneous. I didn't know that was going to happen. So I kind of modeled the story after that. After his dead character, the Lich actually came by and took his character and brought him back to life to be a villain for the party later. So the party then has to go and do the final battle with Zoxus, this dude that's been torturing them for these past all the games that we've been playing. He's killed one of their party members, brought him back to life, and is now attacking them with him. And they find out his base is in the Shadowfell. So they set up this whole attack where they get on an airship and fly into the Shadowfell, and they fly into his base and they kill all of his minions, and they get to him. And they find out that he essentially has created the World Ender. He's created basically a black hole bomb. And what he wants to do is set off this nuke that is going to just take the entirety of the of the planes of existence and just bring them slowly in and just cascade everything into death. I don't know how really he accomplished it. He kind of just divided by zero on like magic or whatever, but he was like, that's gonna go off, and it doesn't matter if you kill me, the world is going to be gone. So that's where the party's at right now, and you guys are fighting Zoxus. And it was a pretty easy battle, actually. You guys did pretty okay.
I don't really.
You were there poking away, being a rogue.
Yeah.
Yep.
We were like, what are we gonna do about this black hole bomb thing? I don't know. I don't have magic. Do you guys have magic?
The other party is gonna die because of you guys. Like, this is the side game, and they're gonna be like, hey, why is the world ending? Oh, because the side game forgot to complete their quest.
The side game doesn't have any spellcasters that can get rid of this. So, like Eugene, you were like, in this game, they're gonna kill phase spiders. In this game, they're also gonna kill
love phase spiders, guys. Phase spiders are so cool.
But I also got the Ethereal Giant.
So both these characters have Ethereal
Yeah,
Giant.
it's a great. I love it.
It's great,
I
yeah.
love it.
Be able to just... We were like thinking of all the different things you could do. You're like, decanter ventless water, can't do anything about that.
Can I throw my Darren Simpson Fortress at it? Probably not.
So you're like, all right,
This is the only thing
Jacob, I want to jump on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
And I want to Ethereal John and see if I can leave it in the ethereal plane. I don't know if it'll just come back with me when I come back, but I'm gonna try.
So the poetic part about this story is, at the time, your flaw,
Was I have a death wish.
you had a death wish. And the other kind of sad part about this was that Lander was always the kind of person in the party that was kind of in the back. Didn't really do much for everybody, was just kind of being the rogue, stealthed around, killed monsters, just didn't do that much. And it's the end of this arc, and your character has this moment to like save everybody, purely because not only you're acting on your flaw. Like, you're not just like, oh, I just want to do this. You're like, oh no, Lander seeks a place of peace, essentially, and he has a death wish. Gonna jump on a black hole bomb.
Yeah. I'm gonna get one of these things.
So you jump on it, and I was like, I don't remember what you rolled, but you rolled something.
Yeah.
Zoxus is already dead. It's falling, so you grab it mid-air, and then you disappear with it, and everybody's like, what just happened? You go into the ethereal plane, and then it explodes, and you begin to get sucked into it, but at the last second, you come back into the Shadowfell and just fall. I don't remember if you like hit the ground and died, and then they brought you back.
I don't think I took enough damage to die. But
No.
I think I did take some damage.
It was so cool if you have those. It's like one of those cinematic moments that you have in your head during D&D, where like the character like falls, disappears, and then reappears, and then it's just like poof, and hits the ground. Yes! All the phase spiders in that area of the ethereal plane are just dead. So good work on that part.
Yeah. Monster Hunter got the job done.
It did become a problem later though, because if you remember, that's the Grey Wastes that you guys went to, and in the Grey Wastes, that actually that black hole actually started to crack, and that's how Ozymandias got into your reality. I explained this to you, right?
No.
What?
No, I didn't.
You didn't know that?
No.
I was like, this is gonna have consequences later on. Yeah, it's not just gonna disappear.
Yeah, in 2 years I'm gonna bring this shit back up.
Ozymandias was the main villain for Immortals. He was this massive titan that destroyed realities, and he. That's how
I
he
caused that?
Yeah, that's why Pandora, the city, was in the Grey Wastes, and that's where he came out of, was where that little hole was.
I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
The more you know.
The more you know, I guess. Well, that's the story of how the rogue saved the universe, but also somewhat kind of spelled its doom.
I helped kill him.
You did help kill Ozymandias. No, you didn't. You were in the back killing his robots.
That was Eugene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did help kill it, so I guess in the end, you saved the world.
Lander was like, I still want to die.
I think later on you ended up changing his flaw,
I
right?
did. At the end of Ember Warriors, his flaw was just, I merely seek a quiet place to live. And then he did. And now he's an old man.
Oh.
Well, he's like 45.
With Black Razor.
Oh yeah, I still have that guy.
Thanks, guys, for joining us on these wonderful D&D stories.
Is it Christmas?
It's Christmas tomorrow. Well, it's Christmas today? No, it's Christmas tomorrow. So Christmas tomorrow, guys.
Happy holidays.
Unless you're watching this way after Christmas, then
It could
it's
be
probably
July
like July
17th.
right now. If it's July 17th,
It's my brother's birthday, so wish my brother happy birthday.
yeah. All right then. That's the story of how you save the world. And thanks, guys, for joining us on these D&D stories. We'll be back soon with a new video.
Check out the Christmas stream.
Oh, we're gonna have a game on Christmas
Yeah.
Day on Arcane Arcade. Go check that out. I run a game, a one-shot for everybody, and everybody plays tactical Spec Ops gnomes who have to save Christmas by killing goblins.
It was a lot of fun.
It was super great. You guys should go check it out. It's really awesome. But thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next video. I love you. Goodbye. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that story, consider checking out our sponsor. They're making these really awesome cards to help your games run smoother and also just be a little bit more fun. So if you're unsure on what to get your DM for the holidays this year, check out thedeckofmany.com.